Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Love what you drive. Here's what we're going to be working on today. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Automatic. And I'm going to twist the wheel. Nothing is happening. But when I hit it all the way on high, only then it turns on. So my best guess is it's the blower motor resistor. That's what we're going to be working on. It controls the speed fan of your blower motor for the heat or the cool to come in. A few days ago I got in the car. It was pretty cold, probably in the 20s here in New Jersey. Turned it on, nothing. Here's the part. So the part that I got is going to be this A premium blower motor resistor. I'll put the part number and everything in the description below and the link to this. I did get one, changed it out. It turned out to be it didn't work. It was either a broken one. For a really good price, what I like, they include a new connector. From what I understand on my research online, when these do go out, it's either the resistor itself or it's most likely, if it's not, it's the connector. So my connector looks pretty good from what I saw, but I believe it's this part here. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch it out. I'll let you know how it goes, or I'll do a step-by-step actually, and we'll see if that will fix the problem. Now this also includes these connector, not even sure what they're called, sleeves or crimps. So very good deal, I'd say, for brand new connector, the resistor, and the way to hook them up. So let's go ahead and dive in, and we'll see how it goes. I got my assistant here. Abigail, say hi.
Hi.
Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. And she's gonna be helping me. All right, guys, we're under the hood of my 2006 Mercury Grand Marquis. Now this procedure is the same from 2003 to 2011, and that blower motor resistor is this piece right here. If you can see it right here, it's right behind the transmission dipstick, and there's that wire right here that comes up to it. And there's two screws, one here and one on the other side, 8mm screws. To make things easier, I'm gonna pop this bracket off, and these are two 8mm screws that hold this little system right here. And we're gonna go ahead and get in there. Let me set up the camera and we'll get to it. These are kind of rusty, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray some penetrating oil. I don't want to break them. Eight millimeter. But it came off. Okay. There's a tab here to just disconnect it. Just wiggle it around. Okay, there's that. Now some will call for removal of these hoses. There's one hose that goes to the heater core. I'm gonna try not to do that. I don't want to mess with filling up the coolant reservoir and dealing with all that. So we're just gonna go straight to this. So there's a tab on the bottom to unplug this. Okay, push it. Might be a little seized. It's just hard to get in here. I'm gonna try a couple more times. If I can't get it out, I'm just gonna take off the whole unit and then we'll unplug it. Okay. Got it. So there's this tab right here. You push that, it's on the bottom, and then I got my screwdriver right here in between the socket or this clip and between the unit, and I just twisted it like that and then pried it open. Move this out of the way. Again, 8mm bolts. Actually, it's easier without the swivel. I mean, unless you get it out far out. And as you saw earlier, I did drop the socket down there. I gotta get it out. So I just went in like this without the swivel head. Here's one, 8mm. The other one, so this is one. And then the other one's gonna be on the opposite side too. So it's gonna be down here. Okay, so it's a little bit of a struggle to get in here. And I'm not gonna lie, it would be easier if these hoses were gone. But as you can see, I'm holding them up with one hand. They are rubber hoses, they're flexible. With the other hand, little by little, I have the socket on the bolt or on the screw. And I'm going back and forth with the ratchet. It's coming out. Okay, got it out. It is a little bit of a struggle to get in there. I found it easier with the swivel head to get in there and break it loose. But then with this hand, hold up these hoses. And with this one, you kind of prop it up with these fingers and then go back and forth. If you have a power tool, stick it in, push a button, and that's probably the easiest thing to do. But I don't, so this is what I did. All right, we got the last bolt out. Now to pull this thing out. This hose is in the way, but I don't want to take it off. All right, guys, I did get it out. But definitely tight fit right here. Let me show you. So this hose right here is right in front of the unit, right here. And if you take it out, it'll be easier for sure. I'm not sure how much coolant will get out or flow out. What I did was push this down, the hose, and actually use this screwdriver to pretty much pry the hose and get under the plastic of the... Here, let me show you. So it was like this. I pretty much went like that. I got under. If you're gonna do that, all risk is on you. If you're gonna damage this hose, this one is busted, so I don't really care about damaging. It looks like it's fine, nothing was damaged, but I did just kind of pry it open, and what this will do is pry the hose down and then pop this unit out. The trick to get this out is one thing. We got it out, but now we got to put this one back in without damaging and without breaking the hose. So these look like they're pretty identical. Identical, pretty much everything. Comes with a new foam gasket here, as this old one is So I'm not sure if this is original part or not. It has some kind of sticker. Nothing of Motorcraft or anything like that on here. Okay, let's try to get this in without damaging nothing. Probably just gonna go the same way in there. Put it in, pry it down. Okay. Just pushing the hose with the screwdriver out of the way. And okay, it's okay, not that bad. At least we saved some time on draining the fluids and removing this hose. But like I said, my hose is still really good. So be careful not to puncture it. We're gonna go ahead and actually what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna put one of the screws in, the easier one here on top. I'm gonna plug in the connector, this one, and go inside and see if it works and if everything's fine. Trying to line up the hole for the screw. Definitely a tight fit back here. We got big hands, but it is doable. Okay. Top one. Definitely easy reach. Okay, that's on there. Just lightly plug this in. Okay. Tight fit for the plug. Alright guys, I was able to get that plug on. For some reason it's really tight fit. But it is on there. Now let's go take a look inside the car just to see if it works before I put all the screws back in. Alright guys, we got the part changed out. So this is the old part. And I believe it is the original one. So yeah, this was it. I put this one in. I will include all the stuff in all the part numbers. I've used this A Premium before for some other parts and other things in my cars. So I'm actually really pleased with their products so far. But this was the old part, and I did take it apart. I went online, even went on some forums. They said if this part goes out, if the resistor goes out, so that's why you see this little wire, that you can tap in, I think it was right here, and you can kind of bypass something. So I tried that didn't work. Not sure if I was looking at something else, but from what the forum showed, it was this. It didn't work. I did get the another part from Amazon and put it in, wasted time, didn't work. Then I went with this, sent that one back, got this one, and now let's check if it works. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it on. Vent. Okay. I'm gonna put the camera next to the, I'm gonna turn it up. So now it's working. The speed is now controlling, or the fan speed. So there you have it. Full blast. One less. One less. One more. Yeah. Okay. So I drove around like this for a couple of months, and it was really annoying because it's either full blast or nothing. It gets too hot, then it's too loud. So anyways, A1 premium. You saw the steps, how to remove it without taking the hoses off. I think the trickiest part is to get the screws out and try to get in there. But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next one.